this fighter, but I have to admit, these sorts of tactics. Hostages? Is this how you want to introduce yourself to WWE? Well, sometimes you have to
Playing Carlito.
Besides, Mutiny and former WWE producer Troy Simpkin have brought this on themselves. Got out of the way that time. Mounting a down opponent, look at them go. Over and over and over again. While mounting him and just punching away. That big slap. Carlito is losing grasp in this match now. Carlito has to turn this around quickly. Right to the back. Stopping it. Smash. Flying. That was terrible, Byron. Oh, great anticipation. Did you see the light on that? Wow. Turning around.
Come on, Swerve Strickland. Come on.
Watch the count. He's able to slip away from that.
Ah.
Yes, promise. Just going with every blow. Got out of the way. Isolating the arm. He's been dealt a good deal of damage. This is where you really find out what someone's made of. And he tosses it back in now. Time for him to get back to the ring. No one wants to count out the elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Or he's still on that clash in that finger, making the most of that with the good. Two. Get it now. He doesn't get the three. That is just pure instinct at this point. Target set on Carlito. This won't be cool. Carlito wasn't ready. It could be over. Victory. Here's your winner.
Okay, so I'm gonna get copyright.
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those.
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy, disclose it. Now.
Okay. All right.
Come to my side of town, baby. You just blow it on.
Unity title event for King and JCJ. Hey, we got some visitors from the Bill Saxton? It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions. Good. It's about time. It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny. It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price. I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me? I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. And a slap for the exclamation point. Sent flying out of the ring here. Oh, what a kick. Bang to the neck. Oof, a direct headshot. Just sickening. She goes back into the ring. Steering clear there. He wants this fight on the outside. And a drop kick. Picture perfect. She's taking things to the floor here. Oh, stop. And the forearm smash. Into the neck breaker. And there's the Uranagi. Planted them. Oh, man. Look at this wicked striking ability. Fulfilled strikes. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight. The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent. Sky high. Whoa, look out. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. She's going under the ring now. Oh boy, kendo stick in hand, nefarious look in her eyes. Oh, cracking the kendo stick across the head. Oh, action now right here in front of us. Guys, we may need to move soon. Forearm after forearm, vicious attack. Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality. Setting up for something here. Lexus King takes a vicious buckle suplex. And JC's nailed with a stun gun. The champs are down. Where are they headed now? They're grabbing the Unity titles. I think they're leaving with them. And the champs can't do anything about it. They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it. Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Sorry, but I was just curious.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right? Don't hold that against me. I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Talks going on the chat thing, on like DMs and that. That was real quick.
There you see what's at stake. Lexus King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight. Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight they face a real challenge. And we will see these two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware? And straight to the pay window. Mounting a downed opponent, look at them go over and over and over again. While mounting him and those punching away. Now big slap. Oh, kick right to the back. Momentum entirely against Lexus here. Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. What a shot. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there. Steered away there. Straight. Down pay window. In off the tag. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a hook to the gut, too. She makes the tag. Tag made. She decides to tag out. Right down the roundhouse. And a well-timed counter. Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck. He liked the tag. And boy, was it deep. Walking up here. Oh, to the eyes. That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury. Nonetheless, the match continues. JC eats a clothesline. But Lexus came with the belt shot, and the referee never saw it. The champions are going to retain. Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this? I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now. Hold on. Spear on JCJ. Looks like his eye's okay. Or at least okay enough. Setting up for some kind of double team move. And down on the JCJ with the cover. That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions. We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off.
Turn it down so I don't get a copyright. kind of different when you go to SmackDown and you pick like one of these, like besides like from a different promotion or MMA. If you pick like he's your boyfriend, and it's like a different like kind of story thing, but they're still fighting Mutiny and that, but kind of like different. Turn it down just a little bit. I want to get copyright.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done. I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous appears to have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it? We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk? I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I've got something big coming up.
Let me see what I can do.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits. That is a very specific analogy. But the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship. Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole of the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history. We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny Champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid. I'm not looking to be the last man hired for your show either. What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch? My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it? That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup. I don't need any backup. I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this? Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of Frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop ass. Hell yeah.
So I'm going for the NXT title, I guess.
referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
Going for the NXT title.
This wasn't a scheduled match. It looks like we're getting the rest.
It looks to me like Mark is lining up the second member of the NXT Unity roster tonight, who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions. Unity claims to like anarchy, but tonight they're getting all they can handle and taking control of the wrist here. Lifting the shoulder. Mounting it down to opponent. Look at them go over and over and over again. Now mounting him and just punching away. That big slap. First up top. He's already in. Oh, look at the kick to the neck. He was no time to the attack. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Returning back to the ring. That got turned around on Mark Coffey. I love it. And Mark's resolve might be wavering here. This is where Mark Coffey will be tested. Oh, snap by the back fist.
What a bionic elbow! And a slap, too.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you're in the win. Mark evades that one. The classic counter. And Coffey is ready. And the cover. Been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE Warriors.
I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was going to be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys. And I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Is that nail on the belt? I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
Unity has had to be coming. Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Unity, and he has heard it now.
See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Unity.
Hey, you. My name's Psychoselli, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good today. There's even cake.
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet,
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
This is a gauntlet turbo match. It's the man who's here to show the WWE. His superstar didn't just walk into the Hall of Fame. He didn't carry a bunch of stakes. When he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best. Or one will ignore the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. I love it. Mounting. And hammering away. Just never had a chance to block any of those. Spectacular counter into the dragon screw. A weakening armbreaker. Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, man, little extra luster behind that kick. Great going to save him. Delivers the cross body. Looking at top rope. What's his plan? Look out. And no doubt side steps. Lariat. Bionic elbow. And right, here we go. And straight to the pay window. Reversal from $9. Damn hard way. And into the corner he goes. Boom. Good defense from him. Timed his defense perfectly. And over. He's on top. Like being manhandled by a bear. Turns it into a pin attempt. And he gets the shoulder up before two. Not getting a two at this point has got to say something. Prying their opponent's arm out. Oh my goodness. Escape that and I'm hurt. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. That could prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward. The whooping glove. I love it. And now Evans counter. The bionic elbows. And over. Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull. And a slap, too. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. shoulders.
What the hell?
So close. That could have been it.
Axiom. Come on, Axiom. Get in the ring, Axiom. You big punk.
And a slap for the exclamation point. Axiom at the mercy of his opponent. Axiom now just trying to survive. Well, that'll weaken your arm. Oh, that's going to sting your back. Axiom sensed that was coming. Unbelievable athleticism. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show it. Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider. I love it. Mounting. And hammered away. And the onslaught strikes up now. Kick to the back. Smash after the stops. He's quick to get away there. Unbelievable athleticism. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. Great agility on display. Doing out some damage and looking good doing it. Oh, man, hanging the punching it away. That big slam. Oh, that was a strong kick. Solid kick across the back. Take out the knee. Deliberate attack with intentions of cutting down their base. Perched up top. Misses big time. Point to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks. He might fly away here. It's the shoulder. Before 3. You have to think this match is starting to take its toll. But I'm not quite low. Good. Good this low. Hilarious. That's your big boy for the win. Yes, I see he's been fighting in this round. Only 2 competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get that? Now who's playing this? Who's jumping into this gauntlet? Keeping your wits about you is one of the most important things you can do when you're trying to run the gauntlet. Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's how changing the decor of the broadcast area. There's more to come, Corey. Setting course to the top turn. From the top rope, crashing to the floor. Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there. I don't know if there was anything in mind there. Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base. Oh, guys. We should probably take a step back here. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. And the momentum's clearly against West now. Can West recover from this adversity? No way. Through the air. It connects. Pinpoint.
target.
Devastating kick.
Wesley is just ready for the fight.
Setting his sights on her leg with that. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. So, run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Come on out. Come on. Come on out, dude.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's big and pays for it. That right there was a patented crash and burn.
A decision to go high risk produced no reward.
And the momentum's clearly against West Ham.
Can West recover from this adversity?
And a slap for the exclamation point. And he gets delivered back into the ring. West needs to get his wits about him fast.
Wesley is in serious danger.
I question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not going to have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Unity doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
Mystery pods, guys. What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner. This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion. Oh, mounting him and just punching away. That big slam. Oh, what a kick. What an interception. Dragon screw. And retaliates with a counter. Mounting. And hammering away. That shot on Wolfgang did not miss. You gotta expect some lumps and bumps in the chamber. As was said. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber. Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake. Maybe in the end of it. Andre is unable to stop this string of offense. It's okay, they worked out pretty anyway. Great anticipation. The bionic elbows. Over and over. I love it. Oh, stop. Forward smash. Mounting. And hammered away. Practically never blows. Slap two. He's taking control of the proceedings here. And this is exactly the way he had it drawn up. Okay, might be looking up. Wolfgang got tired of getting pushed around. That's the game the advantage now. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. This is going to get ugly. Still a lot of time left in the chamber.
Them two fighting out for a little bit.
Kick out. After what? No time to waste being shot. You got to maintain pressure. Vicious down. Sandals club right there. What a way to get out of that one. Out of the ball and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen. Everything he can do to create space here. Goes into the corner. This is just establishing dominance. Let it stop. Andre Chase getting taught a lesson of his own. He's placed in a precarious position. Champions up. That's it. Stop right there. What we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber. Just attacking the legs. But to the back. He thinks he has it. Great count after one. Still not enough to put him away. One after another. Just classic. Right in the stomach creates the separation. He's able to beat a 2 count. Still has a great so many combinations that you get out here in the chamber. You explore the intent of every big team. Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh, goodness. Blasted right in the corner. Delivering right hand with slamming their face down. Vicious arm slap. Loving blow. Ooh. Drops a big spot. You could see a big drop. 2 count. 2 count. He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he can make it. After that, that was too close for comfort. And then hitting his here on the arsenal was not enough. Getting dangerously close to ending it up in there. Nicely done. Just the 2. And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not taking out next time. Inside the relationship, countering each other again and again. Shoulders down. Kick out before the count. It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Russian leg sweeps. Drop kick from behind. Ouch. Nathan now is up, laying up in this match. That Frazier's pretty hard to keep up with. Good God! Good God! What just happened? Went for a high press towards the outside, but it ended up being a fade. Elbow drop. And here's it. Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. The life left in Nathan might be out. Oh, under on the blind. Chase can seal it here. 2 count. Somehow he kicked out. I truly thought it was all in there. Talk about resilience, Devin. Did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference. Well, you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. He's absorbing a lot of damage here. Maybe now is the time to try and get some distance. Use the fact that you can't go anywhere. Oh, man. Andre climbs. What's on his mind? From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Nathan is everybody thrashing. Nathan's got to slow down this assault. And Nathan dodges that one. Okay. Drop kick right to the spine. Stomping away. Place him in the corner here. Now position on the top rope. Headed up top. This is going to be nasty. I don't think I want to look. Oh my God. Scratch right back with an axle. And he's going to the top. If this match is over. That's it. Isn't enough to quit chasing the and then there were 2. Sudden death in the elimination chamber. Let's go. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I think you're right, Cole. He's destroyed the brand new NXT Unity title. Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole. Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'd love to see it. If you're on Team WWE,
Hey, that's good.
remarkable victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos. I appreciate it.
The way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title down.
Some meal my dad made. I had like roast beef in it, I believe.
That seems a little egocentric. Well, when you put it like that, we should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from family Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing that way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and Bourne won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT Mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye, piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting a good fight. The two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? And that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're going to be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
There you see what's at stake. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring. The key phrase there,
is best in WWE. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands. You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Oh my gosh! Oh. He just flipped the script there. And he counters. Both these superstars have done their homework. Flurry of brutality. Ooh. And a kick. What elevation. The challenger taking some minor damage. Oh, she retaliates. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Universal. Seth retaliates. Complete stalemate reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Crazy attack to the stomach. Oh, yes. Stop after stop after stop. Thunder and lightning raining down on the challenger here. And a slap for the exclamation point. But it was being held back with each of those strikes. And he retaliates. Seth just caught with a counter. I love it. Seth losing any command of this match. Any of Roman's defenses have been paid. Oh, stop. Slash. He knew what was coming there. And Rollins looking for some momentum. Brief set of adrenaline for Rollins. Oh, rear super kick. On behind. Nasty. Pushes off to create some room. Ooh, Merciless looking bright. A narrow escape. Outcross body. Mounting. And hammered away. Oh, gets out of that by using a jawbreaker. Back and forth counter after counter. The challenger looking down and out there. Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense would even matter at this point. Clash neck breaker. Nasty right hand. It's a good to the floor. Becky can't pin and check by the champion. Kick out of the title fight continues. How in the world did he kick out? I saw it coming and took him down. And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that. That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this. He connects with a counter. Bionic elbows. And over. I love it. Going for the home run. Jam close to ending it here. Nasty right hand. Panthers with an enziguri. Crashing to the floor. There's the pin of the championship.
Hey. Like stuff from the feed, like social feed and that. Becky Lynch, Rollins, and that.
big win. Having you out there must have.
Oh, what's that?
Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem. But I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join
Hey,
us.
thank you.
Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have.
Yeah, this reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost our reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
To be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Ugh, sorry.
No, not at all.
Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
I'm to my side of town. Lately, it's been going on.
See if there's only live matches. Yep, I don't want to do live matches. Guess I'll be Tony Storm. Turn it down so I don't get copyright. There you go. Elba. I guess I gotta talk to Elba.
Alba, you are just who I've been looking for.
It's our hilarious WWE class clown. How wonderful.
It is. I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop mutinies?
I got the NXT titles from this My Rise story mode that I'm playing that they won.
You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, and together you can hex them.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang,
we are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity.
For another play mode, I have to do it that way.
With spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you
I don't know.
Path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn their secrets?
Oh, I do, but not right now. Can we wait a spell? See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
It's you again. If you're still interested in learning the craft, now's the time to spit or get off the pot.
Huh?
You know, a pot is like a cauldron, and witches use those. This is what I get for trying to relate to you with a joke.
No, it was good. I'm still laughing on the inside.
Never mind. So, what do you say? Ready to learn the mysteries of the hidden world?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I can even find a crystal ball. all the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the unholy union, you need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are.
Yeah. Turn it down just a little bit so I don't get a copyright.
For the unholy union to make their presence known. They sent a shit right down my spine. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron. It looks like they've got a new member and they're coming. That's one half of the Unity champions. Why would you be associated with the unholy union? I'm not sure, Saxton. It doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either. Wait a second here. Is she floating? This is witchcraft. Well, that's bad. Turned out too well. At least Chelsea and Piper were amused. See, Saxton? There's no real magic here. Isla Alba do not seem very happy with their acolyte. Looks like their coming mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring. She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have been to their new sidekick. And the witch in training has no idea she's alone. She does now. The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one.
Hey, not too much. About to stop this game. I'm about to relax and then go to bed. Yeah, that was a great AEW tonight. I agree.